going on, guys? Alex from 814 EDC, and I want to just wish you guys a happy new year. This is January 1st, 2024. This is my first video of the new year, so thank you guys for stopping in. And today's video is not a knife review, it's not an unboxing. It's kind of just a little sit down and chat with you guys. Going to be a couple minute long video, nothing too crazy. But I just wanted to kind of give some 2024 channel resolutions that I want to hopefully achieve over the next year, and kind of just, sit down, like I said, chat with you guys. I do have another sort of, I guess, pretty noteworthy news point. I am going to be kind of not changing up my reviews, but kind of implementing more of a rating system or a scoring system. I kind of have it created here on my laptop, and I just want to do this because I want to be a little bit more detail oriented and a little bit more specific when it comes to reviewing knives. I feel like there's so many knives that I've reviewed that I've always just said are good and great and so on and so forth, but I want to kind of use this scoring system, and it's going to be based on how I do my reviews anyway. So you're going to have the typical materials, action, ergos, carry. I'm going to add acoustics in there as well. And then, of course, the end of my reviews where I give you guys the price point and, what I recommend the knife. So the way I kind of created and, made this review system sort of, so I'm going to rate each thing out of 5 points. And then at the end, I'm going to total up to a total of 30 points. So materials out of 5 points, action out of 5 points, acoustics out of 5 points, ergos out of 5 points, carry out of 5 points, and price/value out of 5 points. Again, for a total of 30. So I just want to use that to be a little bit more specific, again, a little bit more detail oriented for my reviews. And hopefully that's going to be able to give you guys an even better idea of how I view the knife, and it gives you kind of a ballpark number, I guess, or more of an actual specific number on how the knife is, stands up to me and to my opinions. And I also am going to keep track of all my knives that I review in 2024. I feel like for the past 2 years have been missing out on like end of the year videos, like, my best budget knives of the year and my overall knives of the year and so on and so forth, because a lot of your favorite creators make videos like those. And I have never really, I've never done that. I feel like that's kind of an area of, filming and content for, EDC reviewers that I have missed out on. And that's just because I just don't, well, for one, I don't get nearly as many knives in as some of the bigger YouTubers, that I'm friends with and associate with, which is totally fine. I'm never going to get those sorts of numbers in and, the amount of knives in for review that they get. But I just want to keep track of ones that I get in this year. So at the end of the year, I can go back and, if there's a knife in the middle of February that I got and it scored a 30, I might have forgotten about it, but I'm going to try to keep track. I'm not going to try to. I'm going to keep track, and that way when it's, the end of December, a year from now, excuse me, basically, I can look back and say, oh yeah, that wasn't, I reviewed that knife in the middle of February. It got 30 out of 30, so that's going to be on my top budget knife of the year list, so on and so forth. So that's kind of my goal with this, is to be able to make those lists and make it just easier on me to remember and, kind of create that for you guys. So that's sort of how my mindset was going with, with this new sort of implemented rating system. Hopefully it's might be a little bit, hit or miss in the first. I'm going to drink my water. I keep going back and forth. But it might be a little bit, hit or miss. It might be a little bit, have to oil some things out for the first couple of reviews. But again, I do have this on like a Google Doc on my laptop. So I'm going to have this sitting here when I do my reviews. So, I'm not forgetting anything. It's making me sort of make a muscle memory of, the categories and everything like that. It's basically the same categories I've done. I'm just adding acoustics. And I just have to remember to kind of, keep everything out of 5 points. So I'm really excited for it. I think it was kind of an idea that I came up with a couple weeks ago, and whatnot. So, and then I have here, so I have the list of the reviewed knives. I have a 30 point section, a 27.5 to 30 point section, a 25 to 27.5 point section, a 22.5 to 25 point section, a 20 to 22 point section, and a less than 20 point section. And I have those categorized into perfect, fantastic, great, good, okay, and meh. So I feel like that's just kind of a nice little, personalized thing that's going to help me keep track and hopefully, again, help you guys get a better, get better details out of me from my review. So it's hopefully going to help both of us. But yeah, I just really want to try to be a little bit more, kind of detail oriented, a little bit more structured, I guess that's a good term for it. And then a couple of my channel resolutions. So I have 3. The first one is I would like to get to 1,500 subscribers by the end of the year. Right now I'm sitting at 1,115. So I think that's very doable, especially that's kind of tying into my number 2 resolution. And I would like to just upload more consistently. Again, be more structured for you guys. I feel like now I go in like waves of, I have 6 or 7 videos a week, and then I go a week or 2 with nothing, and then back to like 5, 6, 7 videos. And I kind of just want to be more, instead of highs and lows, I just want to be kind of more even keel. And, I said at least 2 posts per week. And I'm thinking, even though maybe if there's some lull spots, throughout the year, because there's plenty of times where I have not really too many loaners in to review, and I've already reviewed basically all the knives in my personal collection, so maybe do some battle videos to where I compare this knife versus this knife and see which one would win. I know Kevin over at Left EDC have done videos like that before, and it's just more content for the channel, and I feel like those are kind of some good filler videos until I get more knives in from the past rounds or that I buy, or so on and so forth. So I do want to be more consistent with my uploads, 2 per week. And that kind of ties in as well with shorts. I do not post shorts nearly as much as I should. I never am going to plan on getting famous on this or anything like that. That's never my goal. It's never been my goal. But I feel like shorts is a great feature that we can use as creators to, get more foot traffic to our channel. When I've posted shorts when I've posted shorts consistently and, regularly, there's been a couple weeks where I've posted a few, 1 per day for a week, or a couple days in a row. Some of them get pretty good views, right off the bat, and I get subscriber gains from it. And, a lot of them could be, just sort of false subscribers that just, subscribe and then don't watch my videos. But I've seen pretty good steadily growth when I post shorts, and I've kind of gotten away from that recently. So I do want to, be more consistent with shorts in addition to posting at least 2 uploads a week. So we're really going to try for that, strive for that. And and then the last resolution is to use the rating system that I just described to you guys and to keep track of reviewed knives. So just to be, again, structured, more consistent, and keep everything nice and neat and orderly. So that way, again, at the end of the year, I can go back and I can say, oh, I reviewed, 47 knives and 13 were perfect, and so on and so forth, and it's just easy and out there for me. And again, that's kind of striving towards at the end of the year being able to do end of the year knife videos for budget and premium and so on and so forth. So hopefully you guys were, I feel like that's a lot of talking, and I feel like I rambled a little bit, but hopefully you guys were able to get a good idea of where I'm headed with this rating system and the channel and whatnot. And I cannot wait for you guys to see what we have in the new year. It's 2024, baby. January 1st is crazy. 2023 went by in a blink of an eye. I was very busy. You guys know I got married, honeymoon, moved, all that jazz. So the end of the year, really from the middle of the summer to the end of the year, just flew by. And but now, we're rolling into the new year. Just ready for a good year, ready for some new knives to come out. Ready to upload some stuff for you guys and to, just see my numbers just slowly rise. And hopefully, I think 1,500 is a good number. It took me a while to get to 1,000. But again, I think if I post more consistently and just be more, again, structured, detail oriented, and just keep trucking. And you know what? I think that's doable. So hopefully in December of 2024, I'll be able to come back and, check all these off my list, and hopefully we're gonna have a good year. So can't let you guys go without showing you one knife. I do have the Devo Knives nip here. This was a knife that I was slipping as I was sitting here at the desk getting ready for the video. Full review on this should be coming this week. I've had this for probably a little bit longer than I should, so full review will be coming, but really nice little knife. Fantastic fidgeter for the size of this thing, but yeah, Devo Knives Nip. So, but I'm gonna let you guys go now. Thank you guys again so much for watching and always supporting and always commenting and always liking and just doing the damn thing that you do to support me. Always appreciate it. And again, I hope you guys have a fantastic January 1st. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your year, and I can't wait to see where the new year takes us. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, night, day, whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.